Righto, so who we got on here today?
Chuwong. My name's Chuwong.
Chawong, nice to meet you, brother. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, bro. So I'm Vietnamese. Came over here when I was very young, when I was four, and then yeah, just lived an average life. Went to school, all that here, and then went to uni. Didn't have much time, and then thought, you know what, I'll do disability for a bit, which is yeah, it's good money, but then it's like I've got to be working still, right? I've got to go into work and do a bunch of shit, not really be financially free or location freedom. So I was like, you know what? Let's give this online thing a crack, seeing lots of content, and yeah, here we are today.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. I guess you just mentioned you'd been to uni. What were you doing at uni?
Yeah, so I was just doing a business degree.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, for sure. And how was that?
I mean, it's just a business degree, right? Like I feel like it was kind of just like a time holder thing.
Hmm.
So yeah, just to give me a bit of time to really choose what I want to do because yeah, business is easy. I mean, the degree is easy, so it's like yeah, do that. Everyone does that, and yeah, see where life kind of takes me.
Yeah, okay, for sure. And then obviously, that was just a bit of like waiting to figure out what we wanted to do, and then you ended up in disability work. Like, how'd all that go? How'd you find that?
Yeah, so I used to be a bartender, so I was doing uni and bartending, and then bartending it doesn't pay a lot. Like it's like 30 an hour. So it's like, fuck. And disability paid double that. So I was like, fuck it. So
Hmm.
yeah, got into disability. And then, yeah, I was doing uni and disability together.
Awesome. Awesome, man. So you were doing disability work and uni together. I guess what sort of made the switch to actually get into the online space? Because like you just mentioned, it was double the pay of what you were actually on.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like doing disability, I guess it's pretty good. It's easy work. Like you don't have to do much, but you're still going into work, right? You still have to drive to work, do the 8 hours, and then you still have to go home. So it's just a regular job, really. But it's like, yeah, the pay's decent, but it's gonna take me how long to save up for a house, how long to retire my parents, and even the fact that I've just got to go to work. Like if I want to travel or something like that, I'm not making money. So
Mm. Yeah, yeah, 100%. So I guess like no real location freedom with it at all, like
yeah,
most jobs have it at the moment.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, okay. And did you sort of start, when did you sort of realize that? How long ago was that you sort of realized?
Well, I've known it for a while now. Like I've looked at the online space for a while, seen everything, but I guess I just didn't really have that time because I also play semi-pro football, so it's like training twice a week, games, and you've still got to train outside of training as well. So it's like I just didn't really have much time to do it, but then I injured myself, found the time to give this a crack. I was like, fuck it, let's give it a crack, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. And I guess like so you were looking into it for a fair amount of time. I know that like obviously time was a thing for me as well because I was out in FIFO doing like massive hours and it held me back from a while thinking I needed this ridiculous amount of time to actually start. But I guess what helped you sort of, take the leap and actually just realize, oh fuck, maybe I should actually do something about this.
Well, to be honest, it was just seeing other people make it, seeing other people do it. Like you're seeing people start their journey, and then a few months later, they've made their first money, or even a few weeks later, and then a few months later, they're able to quit their job, do it full time. And I'm like, if I don't start today, the next guy's gonna do it, and then the next guy's gonna do it. And then it's like, fuck it, why not just give it a crack?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Okay. Okay, nice. Well, I guess now that you have got started, now that you have actually, when did you actually get started with everything and actually take action?
Yeah, probably just over 2 months ago. Like I'm coming into my third month now.
Yeah, okay, nice. Nice third month now. What have you sort of been able to do since actually starting and actually, get learning and all that sort of stuff? Because did you have much experience in, online sales or remote closing or anything like that before?
No, nothing, man.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess like what have you sort of been able to do, in that 3 months so far?
Yeah, so coming into here, you're able to learn this a bunch of skills, right? So you just take it one at a time. First learned appointment setting, went through that, and then I actually got certified in like 2 weeks. and then landed a role straight away. So it was really easy. Started making some comms, which was nice. Like it was like really good because you're like looking at it, you're like, wow, you really can make money on the online space. And then I just kind of put my head down, kept learning for a bit, going to uni, going to work, doing all that, and then learned sales and once again landed a role. So I've been in the job for about 2 weeks now, and yeah, I've made pretty good money being able to quit my job.
Awesome, awesome, man. So you've been able to leave your job in 3 months.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, man. How was it like? I guess after putting it off for a little bit and being on the fence and thinking, oh, I don't have enough time, and then in 2 weeks getting certified as a appointment setter, and then like actually making your first comms. Like, how did that actually feel?
Bro, it was just like, why didn't I do it earlier, right? Like, it felt amazing, obviously. It was like, I guess it wasn't life-changing money at first, but it's like, wow, it does work, you know?
Hmm.
And then, because it just seems too good to be true, right? And then after that, it just started kind of, the dominoes just started falling together and it was just all there in front of me. So I just had to grab it and really achieve it.
Yeah, awesome, man. Awesome. Okay. So there's probably a couple of people watching this that like are thinking about getting started as well. I guess like what would be some advice that you would give to them if they're thinking about doing this exact same thing?
Yeah, man, honestly, just take action. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. Like, it's like, if you just keep waiting, when's the perfect time going to be? There is no such thing as a perfect time. And if you're looking for something guaranteed, like the only thing guaranteed is how much work you can put in. Like, you know how much time you can put in, so put that time in, invest in yourself, and take that first step. And look, if it doesn't work, then I feel like that's on you because everything's in front of you. You just got to take the action.
Awesome. Awesome, brother. Well, thanks for your time. I look
Cool.
forward to seeing how you go in the near future. And I'll speak to you soon.
Absolutely, bro. Thanks a lot.